So I'm moving through divorce with a 2 and a 4-year-old. My 2-year-old's about to be 3. And a lot of people have asked me what exactly my ex and I told our children when it came to him moving out, us getting a divorce, and like things just looking different and weird for them. And honestly, like the answer is a lot more simple than it has to be. So one thing that I didn't want to happen is for it to be like a dinner time or like some family thing that we typically do where we just drop this bomb on this normally pretty loving situation. And so we made it like just normal, like during playtime, we both like went and sat down and told them that mommy and daddy are best friends. And I named my best friend that they know very well and her dad's best friend that they know very well. And I said, those best friends don't live with us. And me and daddy have decided that we don't want to be married. We just want to be best friends. And you don't always live with your best friends. So
let me, first of all, this is an epidemic that's going around in America. This is going around in Western civilization, in Western society. This is going along heavily in the Black community, my community. That's what I associate with. But it is normalizing. It's normalizing the divorce and nullifying marriage. Again, let me say that again. It's normalizing divorce and nullifying marriage. No, mommy and daddy are not best friends if they can't stay married. You're not the person that you say till death do us part, right? And then you say that you're still best friends. And just because they're kids, they're 3 and 4, or 2 turning 3, a lot of this they're not going to remember, but they're going to subconsciously store these events in the back of their minds. She's almost done, but
we're not going to live together. But, mommy still sees her best friend all the time. Daddy still sees his best friend all the time. And so you're still going to see daddy all the time. And daddy's just going to have this new cool place that you get to go stay at sometimes. Even if that's not true. And
so she just proved my point. Daddy and mommy are not best friends. You see that little smirk that she gave? Even if that's not true. Even if she couldn't hold it within her. So I am gonna take it that she's the bitter one. I'm just looking at the video. You put it online. I'm gonna take it that she's the bitter one. He probably left her. And now look at her. Even though that's not true, he doesn't have that good of a place. I think you guys should know that. I think you guys should take my side. I'm the victim, but we are so progressed. This is how we do it. No. I mean, it's hard to let her keep talking. I need to get through this video, but it's getting difficult.
Yeah, we're just best friends. Even if we're not. That's what we told the kids. And they did not skip a beat. They literally were just like, okay, cool. I asked my daughter, do you have any questions? And she said, yeah, why? And I said, well, because we just want to be best friends. We don't want to be married. And she was like, okay. And that was basically it, which I don't know if that was handled by her like a lot more calmly because of like, I don't think she ever saw like a true love marriage. So I don't think it was much of a shock to her system that like, mommy and daddy wouldn't be living together. Like, I think it makes more sense for her that we wouldn't be living together.
The 3-year-old.
I think it makes more sense for everybody. So yeah, she really didn't flinch. My 2-year-old, like, we could tell her that, like, Teletubbies come and knock on the door every day and feed us crumble cookies at 2 p.m. And she'd be like, cool, okay, that's my new normal. But I was more worried about my 4-year-old. And she really didn't seem to care. She kind of took it in stride. And yeah, the only times that she gets upset is like at bedtime, or like if I'm parenting her, she cries for him. But I mean, honestly, like that happened any fucking way. So yeah, simple answer. So I'm moving through divorce.
Okay, so that was hard. That was painful. A couple key things. One, this is why marriage is a joke. I'm married because I took a covenant, not a physical one, but I also took a spiritual covenant in front of God. You know, marriage was instituted by the Lord, but not even that. If you don't believe in God or you don't believe in a Christian Bible, okay, whatever. It was instituted in our DNA. We like to commit to things. We want one woman or the woman wants one man, and then we want to say that this woman is mine. And the woman wants to say that that man is hers. Why? Why don't you just go mate all over? Nope, because you might catch an STD and you're going to feel heartbroken. One of the parties is going to feel heartbroken. So we have this world that doesn't understand commitment, doesn't understand vows. Probably they're just doing a formal ritual. And that's what I found very similarly with Christianity. A lot of people are just doing a formal ritual of Christianity. Christianity is just like a bio tag in someone's like LinkedIn profile. You know, I'm a Christian, or Facebook, I'm a Christian, but it's a ritual that they like to, a badge that they like to put on themselves, but they are not actually following what the scriptures say. Unless they hold to my teachings, they cannot be a disciple. That's John 8:32. So I'm not trying to, it's not even, what it is about is I am very frustrated of the rate of divorce. How easily divorce is just comes out on people. It's just such an easy thing that this mom is like, they're so young, or my daughter's never seen true love. She's 4 years old. She knows what love is because you guys love her unconditionally. She knows what love is because you guys take care of her, even though she's screaming up and drawing crayons and writing on everything, and you told her not to do this and she's doing it anyways, but you love her. So she knows what unconditional love is. She sees unconditional love in her life. But then as she's going to get older, here's the thing that the world is losing. And I'm only saying this because this pertains really to Western society. In the Eastern society, very interesting, because that is a culture, a lot of it is still preserved today. If you go to parts of Asia, most of Asia, you go through the Middle East, divorce happens everywhere. It happened in the biblical times, but the commitment absolutely meant a lot more. It's this free thinking, laissez-faire, everybody do what you kind of want as long as you succeed. Westernized culture that has caused people to feel like covenants don't matter. What matters is what I want. Over there, see, in India, there's a lot of friends in India, and they still do arranged marriages because and guess what? They stay together. In Asian cultures, they stay together. They do. Have Asian people gotten divorced? Absolutely. Have Indian people gotten divorced? Absolutely. But that's not what I'm saying. It's a cultural thing, and it becomes a commitment. It's a bond. No, I'm not leaving you. It is what it is. Now, that doesn't mean that the marriage is good, but what I'm telling you is that it's a covenant, and it leads to stronger foundations. Marriage is not easy, but it shouldn't be this easy for people to just walk away. And sure, there could be other things that I don't know, but when the divorce rate in this country is over 75%, and my parents are divorced and I love them to death and they have incredible spouses. I literally feel like I have two sets of parents. So, I got lucky. And maybe some other people have had the same experience. But I know a lot of people, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say most people have the parents that they can't stand each other. They can't stand each other. That's why they literally got divorced. They wanted to get separated. Nope. I don't want any legal obligations to this. So then in the subconscious mind, when a child grows up, that's what they see. That is what is normal. So it is normal. 28 years old. Yep. Nope. We're not doing it. I don't like this. Nope. I'm out. That's the dating culture that we have here. To try it to, don't buy it till you try it. Oh, she's a little bit off. Oh, no. I need the perfect person. Oh, I can't find him. I'm on my third, fourth, fifth, sixth marriage. Like, bro, you make a commitment. Men make commitments. Women make commitments. Like, it is a human thing. We make commitments. And when I see videos like this that just normalize divorce, it does irk me. It does irk me. I think this was a normalize it. And no, it's not cool to get divorced. If you have the courage to want to get married, same deal with abortions and sex outside of marriage and all this stuff. If you have the courage and the cojones to want to have unprotected whatever, and then the person gets pregnant, it is your obligation to have the child, and it is your obligation to be there. We're not talking about the fringe cases, because that's not the 75 and 80%. That's not the majority of what's going on right now. The majority of what's happening is people are just, I don't want to take responsibility of that. Oh, I'm not ready for that right now. But then they did the act. And the same thing with marriage. Oh, I love you. I don't want to deal with you right now. You're just too much. Oh, we can't talk. It's better to get divorced. It doesn't matter what that creates. And that's why the households and the families and everything looks how it does now. I didn't really mean to go off this much on a rant, but there's just, I'm really sick of the fact that marriages they don't mean anything. And you could tell it in her tone. She hates the guy. She's so bitter at him. And sure, there could be all this outside stuff. But once somebody starts making videos, bro, you're losing me. You've lost me. Once you start making videos and you're going on TikTok talking about this is my reasons, even though I don't really like them. Like all these, like, that's when I know, like, stop it, bro. Stop. Like, this is your way to vent without dealing with yourself. I already see it. And it looks like from that video, I don't know the bro, but it looks like he left you. And if you're already making videos on TikTok for guys like me to respond, I mean, shoot. Did I say more? Get in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think. It's Mo Unfiltered. You already know what we do. We do straight takes.